Welcome back, YouTube. Um, Hopes everybody out there is doing okay. Mr. Godry, it's good to see you back. Uh, Mr. Altman, I hadn't heard from you in a while. I've sent you a couple texts on the cell phone and hadn't heard anything back from you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope everybody out there is doing okay. Appreciate the ones of you that subscribe and watch the videos, keep up with the channel. Um, what I was to do today was a box opening. Uh, the last year, I had gotten a few emails, some stuff where people want me to try out products and different things. A lot of them, when you go into them, they'll want you to do a review or something on a product they've come out with or something. But when you go in there and if you say you're interested in doing the review, then they want you to go to a site and order their product from the site and then they'll reimburse you. Well, no, that's not the way I do it. If you want me to try a product or something you have, you send it to me and I'll review it from there. If I got to go into somewhere and I got to order it from somewhere, I'll go in and order what I want to order. But if you got something of yours that you want me to try, send the product straight to me through the address. But anyhow, Piscifun had sent me an email and I'd checked it and I'd heard a few other channels before that I'd watched talking about Piscifun. And they sent me an email wanting to know if I was interested in trying out any of their products. And specifically reels is what they had mentioned. And I said, well, sure. And they emailed me back and told me to go into their site and check it and pick out what reel I wanted to try. So I went in and I picked one that I figured that I would use pretty regularly, that uh, that I would like, that something that wasn't too big but wasn't too small. So what I went with was pretty much a catfish reel for fresh water, but the reels are also built for fresh water and saltwater shore fishing. But anyhow, they got back with me after I picked out the reel and asked me for the mailing address, and next thing I knew, they said the reel was on the way. So anyhow, the reel come in, and I'm gonna do an opening box review on it later. I get it hooked up to a rod, and maybe the weekend I can get out there and try to do a field review on it. But I'm not getting paid or anything by Piscifun, but they just sent me a product they wanted me to do a review on, and I'm gonna do an unboxing review today, and we'll go from there. But the company was founded in 2013. I looked up on their website, and 2013 it was founded, and I guess they're growing. And I know that some of the channels I see, there's different products and stuff that they be using and testing and doing reviews on. But they have casting reels, spinning reels, fly reels, ice fishing reels, casting combos, spinning combos, and a selection of rods and stuff you can go through and check with. Line spoolers, chest waders, lip grippers for gripping the fish, fly fishing vests, shirts, fishing backpacks, chest waders for the fly fishermen that want to wade, um, tackle bags, backpack coolers, extra spools and parts and stuff for your reels. Uh, but it's a different thing in there. You can go into their website and you can check out the different things they have. But after the video, I'll leave a link below to their site and a promo code to where you can get a discount if you order through uh, the link that I leave. anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and we could go. I already opened it, but I'm gonna go ahead and we could take it out the box and go through some of the stuff that this the XS Chaos XS 50 is what I'd went with, and I could have got the bigger one in the 60, but I didn't want to get nothing too bulky. And they have the 40, but the 40 don't have the power handle, and the 50, when you get into the 50, then they come with the power handle on them. But we could get into opening this up, and we'll go ahead and take a look at it. All right, let's see what we got here. Piscifun Fish with Family. Have 6-to-1 bearing system, 5-3-to-1 gear ratio, retrieve per turn 24.8 inches or 63 centimeters, max drag 20 pounds. That's plenty of drag catfishing, the catfishing I do. Weight 350 grams or 12.3 ounces. Mono capacity 250 yards at 15 pounds or 260 yards of 40-pound braid. A lot of time I fish with when I'm using these round bait casters, I fish with 30 to 40 pound on them. Mono is usually what I use on mine. Let's open it and see how big the reel is, but like I say, I already been into it. I couldn't wait it. I come home and the package was sitting on the porch yesterday evening, and I had to open it. I couldn't take it. It's bagged up in the bubble wrap. This brace here mounts to the rod mount. From what I can see on the site, this one has the 2-prong piece, whereas the 60 goes with the 4-rivet thing. But I'm pretty sure that 2 rivets there hold pretty steady. Has the S shaped line release, a thumb holder, or a thumb rest rather. I guess when you want to grip the rod and the reel at the same, but usually I hold my hand up higher than the reel when I'm cranking on a good sized fish. The power's got the power handle with it. It's got a smooth motion and no play in the handle. But one thing I noticed on these newer model Chaos reels is that the line tensioner is over in here behind the handle. The others had them here too, but they also had a line tensioner on the opposite side, which these newer models don't have. You could tighten the line tensioner here or here, but this one only has the one side. I just guessing, but people may have had some comments about the tensioner bolt being in the way on this side. But anyhow, we'll look at some other features here. But with the spool tensioner, I was thinking that some people like to remove this level rewind, and it may have been getting in the way of them using their thumb to, when they was winding, to bring the line back and forth across the spool. So that may have been the reason for them removing the spool tensioner on one side. But anyhow, that don't bother me any. I can get it set on one side to where I need it. Once I got it set, then can kind of adjust it to where I wanted that from there. Let's see, braking system on here. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it has a clicker on the braking system there. You want to tighten the brake up, you can hear it click. So that's another feature. Notice on the level wind here, instead of being open, it has an eyelet to level the line wind up on there. So I don't think that should affect the casting any, or very little if it affects the casting. This is one thing that I see that I like already, is the bait alert switch. It's easy to get to, where you can use your thumb, and it has grips on there where you use your thumb to catch. So you got your clicker there, bait clicker. So I like that feature. I know with them, with the other ones that just had the button there, sometimes it was hard to get them buttons. Like when y'all see me using the Cast King, after I'd hook the fish, I'd want to get it switched off, and sometimes it was hard to get to that button and fight the fish at the same time, but they're simple there. I think I'm gonna like the little reel, but we'll see how it holds up over time. We'll field test it some, see how it does. I'll get it mounted on a rod here soon. We'll try it out in the field and test it. But I brought one of the Cast Kings over, and we can kind of compare this against the Cast King and see what it looks like. But it also comes with a little wrench, I guess, to put on there to switch the power handles if you want to. Comes with a little pamphlet listing the parts. So if you ever need to replace parts or anything, it has a listing here of them. But I'll get the Cast King over here, and we'll compare the difference in the way they're built and see how they look. This is how it looks compared up to the Cast King 60. But this here is the Chaos XS50 with the power handle. But housing side wise, it looks like that the 50 maybe a 1/4 inch. The housing smaller than the Cast King 60, which if you go up to the 60 on this, it'll probably come out around the same size, or maybe a touch bigger, I'm not sure, but it should. But anyhow, if you go over to Piscifun's website, check out their reels. You can get these Chaos XS's round bait casting reels. They have 3 different sizes, or you can go to the Solace if you want to, and it's a big reel. You can use it out in the ocean or wherever. I mean, but it's a big one. But they come in right or left-handed. This is the right-handed one. I wanted the right-handed because I always reel right-handed. But be sure to go over and check them out if you get a chance. If you're interested in any reels or rods or anything, but we'll do a field test on this in a future video, see how it fishes and everything. But I wanted to go ahead and do an unboxing review on it to see how it looked and the features and stuff it had on it, and since they were nice enough to send it and get a video in. Anyhow, we'll try to get out there the weekend, do some fishing, and we'll catch you the next time, YouTube.